December 5th, 1872. In the middle of the cold, endless Atlantic Ocean, a ship drifted silently across the waves. Its white sails flapped weakly in the wind, but there was no sound, no footsteps, no voices, no life. A small crew from another vessel rowed closer. They called out, "Hello? Anyone aboard?" Silence. When they finally climbed the ladder and stepped onto the deck, they froze. The ship was perfectly intact. Food still sat on the table. A baby's toy lay on the floor. The captain's logbook lay open on his desk, as if waiting for the next entry. But every single person was gone. The ship's name was Mary Celeste, and what happened on board has haunted the world for more than a century. It had all begun a month earlier in the busy harbor of New York. The Mary Celeste was a proud two-masted merchant brig gleaming under the November sun. Her captain, Benjamin Spooner Briggs, was a calm, honest man, devoted to his faith and his family. That morning he boarded with his wife Sarah and their little daughter Sophia, only 2 years old. 7 loyal crewmen joined them. Their mission was simple: to carry 1,701 barrels of industrial alcohol to Genoa, Italy. It was supposed to be a routine voyage, safe, ordinary, uneventful. As the ship pulled away from the harbor on November 5th, the captain wrote in his log, "Winds fair, sea calm, God is with us." It would be the last peaceful line he ever wrote. The days that followed were calm. The sea stretched blue and bright beneath them. The crew worked, sang, laughed. Captain Briggs spent his evenings writing to his mother, while little Sophia played with her doll on the deck. But somewhere out on that endless ocean, fate was already stirring. By late November, the weather turned. A sudden storm rolled in, black clouds, crashing waves, lightning tearing through the sky. The Mary Celeste groaned and rocked, but Captain Briggs held his course. When morning came, the sea was calm again. The worst was over, or so it seemed. The last entry in the ship's log was dated November 25th. It read, "We are near the Azores. All is well." After that, nothing. 10 days disappeared into silence. No one ever heard from them again. 10 days later, another ship, the Di Gradio, was crossing that same stretch of ocean. Its captain, David Morehouse, spotted a strange white shape drifting ahead. Through his telescope, he read the name painted on the hull. His heart stopped. Mary Celeste. He knew the captain. They were friends. When his men boarded her, they found no one. No struggle, no blood. The cargo was safe, the sails mostly intact, but the lifeboat was gone. One rope dangled over the side, cut clean. In the captain's cabin, the bed was unmade. Breakfast waited half-eaten. A sewing needle was still stuck mid-stitch, as if the person holding it had simply vanished. Captain Morehouse wrote in his log that evening, "Found the Mary Celeste adrift. No souls on board. Cause unknown." The discovery shocked the world. Newspapers called her the ghost ship of the Atlantic. Theories spread faster than wind. Some claimed pirates had attacked, but why would they leave everything untouched? Others believed the crew had mutinied, yet there was no trace of violence. Then came the theory that still fascinates historians today. Perhaps fumes from leaking alcohol barrels had filled the ship. Terrified that an explosion was coming, the crew might have lowered the lifeboat, tying it to the ship with a rope until the air cleared. But a sudden gust of wind could have snapped that rope, leaving them adrift forever, watching helplessly as the Mary Celeste sailed away without them. It sounded possible, but there was no proof. Others whispered of something darker. that the sea itself had claimed them. Some swore the ship was cursed, haunted by unseen hands. The more people searched for answers, the deeper the mystery grew. When the Mary Celeste was finally brought to Gibraltar, investigators scoured every inch of her. No leaks, no flooding, no damage. Yet suspicion turned towards Captain Morehouse. People accused him of staging the discovery to claim insurance, but nothing could be proven. He was cleared, and the mystery remained. The Mary Celeste sailed again under new captains, but misfortune followed her wherever she went. Storms wrecked her, owners went bankrupt. In 1885, she was deliberately run aground off Haiti by a dishonest owner, hoping for insurance money. The sea finally swallowed her whole. But her legend refused to die. Even today, sailors crossing the North Atlantic speak in hushed voices of a pale ship that appears in the mist on moonlit nights, her sails glowing faintly, her decks empty, moving with the wind but with no one to steer her. Some say it's only imagination. Others aren't so sure. The story of Mary Celeste isn't just about a missing crew. It's about the thin line between the known and the unknown, between the world we see and the one that lies beneath. A ship found floating, untouched, unharmed, unlived. A family gone without a trace, and a question that has echoed across 150 years. What really happened on the Mary Celeste? Perhaps we'll never know. But out there, somewhere under the same restless waves, she still drifts, alone, waiting, searching, haunting.